track now, and first out will be the 32 car from Christchurch, looking good as well. Ben Gilmore in behind him, the 74 of Vernon McHaffey, and then back 54, Michael Jackson. That's true, it is Michael Jackson, but not as we know him. Then we go back one spot to the 99 car of George Phillips, been very, very good over the last week or three. And in behind him, I do believe it is a car of Kevin Fulton in the 21 car. One spot back behind him will be the 17 car of Raymond Phillips, always one to beat around this Central Motor Speedway circuit. Jason McMullen also out there in the 84 car. The Avon Insurance Broker sponsored car. That's really hard to read that number, isn't it? But it'll be Caleb Bourne, but besides the point. 55 Dean Miller from one extreme to the other. Then we go back behind them, and will be the 14 car from Christchurch. Visiting us is Clayton Phillip. 8 car, and that is Daryl Scott, very quick machine as well. 11 car of Darcy Hewitt, who supplied us with our first rollover of the year on the TV show. Then back behind him, 36 Jaden Fraser, current Southland champ, and exceptionally fast wee driver this one as well. And then back behind him, actually it is the 95 car of Caleb Brooks there, so Caleb Bourne. So the other one, what number was it? Right, so Courtney Jones, there we go, in the 11 car. Explains that. 74, 32 on the outside, 54, 99, row 2, 21, 17, row 3, 84, 11, row 4, 14, 55 in the next row, 11, 8, and 95, 36. They should get them ready to go. Green flag will be waved very shortly. Right, here we go. Racing. Right, they're up into turn number 1 and 2 now. The 32 looks like he's got the start. Ben Gilmore back and behind him. Bit of a scrap going on further down the field, but in second spot, the 74 car will be the next one. That's Vernon McHaffey now as they make their way up into turn 3 and 4. 99 George Phillips now being passed on the inside by the 17 car of Raymond Phillips. Then we go back one spot to the 11 machine of Courtney Jones, who ducks down the inside of George Phillips. A bit of a off-roading, but she got through anyway. One spot back behind George Phillips. We'll see 54 car of Michael Jackson. Then 55 Dean Miller will be your next place car now. 8 Daryl Scott's gained a few spots now, starting to work on the back end of the 55 car of Dean Miller. One back, 95 Caleb Bourne would be your next place car. Then we go back behind him to the 84 car. In that next spot, that's Jason Mullen now. In one spot back about 4 or 5, 36 car of Jaden Fraser would be next. In the 21 car of Kevin Fulton, and forget the rest. Let's go front side. And the 32 machine's the one that leads the charge, Ben Gilmore. He's got about 5 or 6 back to the 74 car of Vernon McHaffey now. One spot back about the same distance as the 17 of Raymond Phillips. Then we go back behind him to the 11 car. She's done a pretty good job as well. That's Courtney Jones. George Phillips, he's going backwards. He might have a bit of a problem with this car. Doesn't look like it's set up too well, as he just got past, coming off turn 2 by the 54 car of Michael Jackson. Also Caleb Bourne's working on the inside of him now, coming off turn 3 and 4. Then Dino Miller back up the fronts where we're at. 32 car leads the charge. He goes up into 3 and 4. It's Ben Gilmore looking pretty damn good as well. He's opened it up to about 8 car lengths back to the 74 machine of Vernon McHaffey now. One spot back and behind him and closing fast is the 17 car of Raymond Phillips now. The Cleanmo sponsor machine heads down into turn number 3 and 4. About 10 back will be the 11 car of Courtney Jones, about the same distance as 54. That's Michael Jackson in the Hydrolink machine now. Another 3-4 back and behind him will be the next place car of 94, Caleb Bourne now. Let's have a look. It's lap number 7 of 10. Fastest lap, 16.41. Looks like it's been set by Raymond Phillips in the 17 car now as they make their way across the start-finish line. The 32 machine of Ben Gilmore, he still leads it. They're starting to close up though. He's got about 5 back now to our next place car, which will be the 74 machine of Vernon McHaffey now. And behind them, it's the white flag lap now as they come up onto lap number 9, and it is, of course, the 32 car. Look, they've closed up pretty quickly. Raymond Phillips, he's back in 3rd spot. He's hunting behind the 74 car of Vernon McHaffey, but it looks like the 32's got it under control at the moment. Ben Gilmore, he'll get the checkered flag, waves it now. In behind them, 74 machine would be next. That's Verda McHaffey. Then 17, Raymond Phillips. 11, Courtney Jones would be next. 54, Michael Jackson. Then we go back 95. It is a car of Caleb Bourne. 55, Dean Miller. 36, car of Jaden Fraser. 8 is the machine of Daryl Scott. Then 84 of Jason McMullen. And pretty much that's the way they'll finish the top 10 or so cars there. So what do we got? Ben Gilmore, fastest lap, 16.52, set on lap number 6. 74, that would have been the car of Verda McHaffey, and he did 16.38, so good wee lap time there. And then we go back, Raymond Phillips with a 16.41. So 16.38, sit on lap number 8, so that was the fastest time of that entire race. The only other person that was on that sort of pace was Michael Jackson, believe it or not, and he did it on lap number 9. So that is the way they'll finish that one. I see
At Mag and Turbo, we're not just a mag wheel shop, we're a supermarket for tyres. Street, track or economy, we have a performance tyre to suit your driving and your budget. 17-inch tyres from $119, 18-inch tyres from $139 and 19-inch tyres from $179. When you buy tyres off us, you get one of these. Free tyre rotation, puncture repairs and alignment checks for the life of the tyres. If you need performance tyres, give us a call. 0800 Mags for you.
And here we go. We've got the Golden Gate Lodge there, and big thanks goes out to those guys. Design Windows, ATD Building, BP to go Cromwell, Graham Williamson, Expected Cars, the Cromwell Bulletin, Megan Island, Graphic Design, AE Design, Mitre 10, Cromwell Bulk Distribution, Campbell and Gaston Motors, and that'll do for now. Big thanks goes out to all those sponsors look after here at Central Motor Speedway as the we modify sprints make their way round to the green flag now. Racing we go. Let's see what the young lady Courtney Jones can do from here. She's busted away a wee bit here, opened up about 3 or 4 car lengths now as they make their way up into 3 and 4. Back behind her should see the 14 car of Clayton Phillip now, and then 55 Dean Miller is up in 3rd spot as they go across the start-finish line to collect lap number 1. Done and dusted. 32, the winner of the last race, Ben Gilmore's got a bit of speed on as well. 8, Daryl Scott's having a great wee battle with the 95 car of Caleb Bourne now. 36, Jaden Fraser's up in that next spot. Then we've got a bit of a gap back to our next place car as they go across the start-finish line, and it is the 74 machine there of Verden McHaffey now. And behind Verden we'll see 17, it is the young Phillips fella, Raymond Phillips there. He passes the inside of that 74 car, puts him up 1 spot now. Then behind them 54, Michael Jackson. Then we've got 21, Kevin Fulton. And then we've got the 84 machine there as well of Jason McMullen. Now look at this young lady, she's off and gone, and the foot's right up, but she's opened it up to pretty much a length of the front straight in 1st spot, and just having that 4 laps. So that's an outstanding drive at the moment, and heads up into turn number 3 and 4. It is Courtney Jones. And behind, still in 2nd spot, will be the 14 car of Clayton Phillip now, and then back behind them is a good battle going on, starting to close up pretty quickly as well. It is the 32 car of Ben Gilmore. 95, Caleb Bourne would be next, then Raymond Phillips in the 17 cars, about 5 or 6 back. About same as 54, Michael Jackson. About 4 behind Michael, we'll see 36, Jaden Fraser. Another 2 back to Daryl Scott. And forget the rest, because it's all happening here up the front. And this Courtney Jones has just taken off and left the field for dead here at the moment. And we're on lap number 6 of 8, so we're just about to see a white flag come out in that next lap, I think. You don't know around here. As we make our way down the back straight up into turn number 3 and 4. It is 11, Courtney Jones, that leads the charge at the moment. Back behind her, it will be our next placed machine, and we have to wait a wee while. Still coming through. It is the 32 machine's taken over that now. So 32 moves up, Ben Gilmore from the 14 car, still holding off 3rd spot. 95 Bourne, 17 Phillips closing up pretty quickly. White flag is out, but this is a fantastic drive from Courtney Jones. She's only got 2 lengths left, 2 corners left to go. Trying to go around the outside of 99 George Phillips, but here it comes. The win goes to the 11 car of Courtney Jones, takes the win. Back in 2nd spot after a coffee, a hot dog and some chips. It will be the 32 car of Ben Gilmore. Then we go back, 14 gets in there, Justin no more, and that was Clayton Phillip from the next place car, which was Caleb Bourne. Then it is 17 Raymond Phillips from 54 Michael Jackson, 36 Jaden Fraser, then Vernon McAfee, and then the 8 car of Daryl Scott, and the 21 car of Kevin Fulton. So that's the way they'll go on that one. Fastest lap of 15.80. And that was set by Courtney Jones on lap number 3. Back in that second spot, best lap they could manage with a 16.31. And that was, of course, the second place car, Ben Gilmore. But Ben did spend a little bit of time stuck behind some lap traffic there as well.
Hi, I'm Scott Williamson, and welcome to X Factor Cars. Family owned and operated with 2 locations, Invercargill and Cromwell. Specialising in everything V8 with Holden Ford, HSV, FPV, and with Southland's biggest selection of American muscle, we've got most bases covered. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Get the X Factor.
Want a great night out for all the family? Want great value? Need excitement? Need action, thrills, speed and spills? Then you need to be at your local Speedway's next race meeting. It's got it all! Speedway, the entertainment sport.
Some of those numbers are hard to see, Chocolate. It's getting dark, all right. There's a bit of a spitting going on out there, bit of moisture in the air. Hopefully won't amount to too much. Might actually help this track out a wee bit. Green flag is up. We're getting ready to go. Let's do it. Racing we go. 36, Jaden Fraser gets a goodie, but Raymond Phillips is going to try and push his way through here. He's got through Jason McMullen, and he's overcooked it. He gets a bit of a shunt from behind from Jason McMullen as well. 95, Caleb Bourne is currently tracking in 3rd spot. Bit of speed on that track. Looks like it's got a wee bit of grip to it, that's for sure. 36, Jaden Fraser, he's up into turn 1 and 2. He's got about 5 or 6 car lengths back to the 17 car of Raymond Phillips, and behind them 95, Caleb Bourne. These guys have broken away. George Phillips looks like he might have found a bit of grunt now as well, and he'd be up at that next spot as he goes across the start-finish line. 84, Jason McMullen would be your next one from the 32 car of Ben Gilmore. And behind Gilmore, Daryl Scott would be next up. One's gone spun out here right in front of us, the 74 car of Vernon McAfee, who's been going well all night, but has obviously got a problem as he's come to a complete stop now. 36, Jaden Fraser leads the charge. He's opened up about 8 car lengths back to our next place car, the 17 car of Raymond Phillips. And behind him, about 2 off the pace, it's going to be the 95 car of Caleb Bourne. Bourne goes across the start-finish line to clock out lap number 4 now. And behind them, it's the 99 car of George Phillips, and we got 32. He's our next place car of Ben Gilmore. 84, Jason McMullen would be next in the 8 car of Daryl Scott, and about half a couple of car lengths behind him, 54, Michael Jackson. Then the 21 car of Kevin Fulton would be there as well. Let's go back about 5 or 6 to the next place car. The 14 machine would be your next one now, and that is Clayton Phillip. 55, Dean Miller, bit of sparkage coming out of the back of his, so might have blown the motor on that machine now. Let's have a wee look. Lap number 6 is about to be undertaken now, as 8 laps is the distance, of course, and 36, Jaden Fraser just got that nice wee buffer back to the 17 car, of course, which is the car of Raymond Phillips now. And behind them, a good drag race going on there. Looks like, oh, we got 99, George Phillips in the wall there. Didn't see that either. Turn 3 and 4. Right, green has dropped the let's do it. Racing we go. 17, Raymond Phillips has got a good run, and he'll go over and take over that first spot now. 36, Jaden Fraser will try and get him going up into turn 3 and 4, nice and close now. A good wee battle. These two have been battling it out all season, and this continues on here at Central Motor Speedway. But 32, though, it looks like he's got a bit more power on Ben Gilmore, as we should see the white flag out. So this is the last lap here, making the way up into turn number 3 and 4 now. And it is going to be 17, Raymond Phillips, that will take the win. But sneaky. In second spot, 32, car of Ben Gilmore. Third, we'll see 36, Jaden Fraser. 95, Caleb Bourne next, then 54, Michael Jackson. 8 to Daryl Scott from Jason McMullen. And then we went back, Kevin Fulton there would be your next place car from the 14 car of Clayton Phillip. And then back behind Clayton, we'll see the 11 car. It's Courtney Jones rounding out the top 10. Fastest lap a 16.13 from Raymond Phillips, but Ben Gilmore, the 32 car, did a fastest lap of the race with a 15.92. That's starting to get your sprint car numbers there, so that's how quick these wee things are going around this Central Motor Speedway circuit.